In some courses, a teacher might have students perform daily routine assignments with a cumulative grade put in later in the week. An example might be daily math practice, where the work is done paper and pencil, or maybe even a flip lesson online, but the work is checked the next day in class, and students use the work the next day in class, but a cumulative grade is put into the grade book at the end of the week instead of a daily assignment grade. And that's pretty straightforward to do in Schoology as well, right? So here I'll hop into a unit, and I'm going to pretend that I'm adding a routine assignment. So I'll start with adding an assignment, and I'll say math homework week of September 15th, right? And then I will go ahead and put in a descriptor of what that homework looks like. So I have here what I want students to do each day, a nice little graphic. I'm going to assign a due date. I'm going to come over here to September 15th, and I assign it an option, right? It's homework. I can pick an appropriate number of points, or if I have maybe a weekly rubric that I develop for that work in terms of consistency every day, et cetera, et cetera. Since the work is not being submitted in Schoology, I disable the submissions, and if I need to, I can copy this across to multiple courses, right? So there I've put in my column, my grading column. I create that. The column is now here in my gradebook, right? If I go to my home and I check on the calendar and on the student calendar, that assignment will show up for kids and for parents. So parents will be able to see this and they'll be able to see, oh, it's weekly homework. In addition to that, right, if I really wanted to, I could go ahead and create an assignment where I simply was putting in a reminder for kids. If I were to do as a reminder, I would probably either do a reminder as an event at the start of the week, where I was simply putting in a reminder for kids. This is all your homework coming up this week. It's an event. This is what's going to be due every day. And then I would have the graded column. Oops, I have to post it here to the class. There we are. And I have to give it a title. Weekly homework. And I create the event, right? So kids will see, oh, that's my weekly homework. And this is where it's going to be going into the gradebook. So that's a pretty straightforward process for creating a scaffolding for routine assignments.